A Canadian traveling around Australia for the next 6 months has asked for your help finding the most unique places and experiences on offer. South African-born Robin S. Rock said sometimes it takes an outsider to find the gems of a place that locals have become too used to. It's all part of a project to devise a bucket list of one-of-a-kind experiences anyone can have in Australia. So far, Mr. S. Rock has been digging for gold in Bendigo. What's a uniquely Australian experience? What are your favourite places in Australia? Robin S. Rock would like to hear them. We're 230 metres below the surface on the deepest mine tour in Australia. Incredible stuff, he recently wrote. Mr. S. Rock has also been out to the hot springs on the Mornington Peninsula and says the Hilltop Pool will definitely make the list. As part of his trip, he is penning a book, similar to one he wrote about his adopted country, Canada, and his original project The Great Global Bucket List. After the success of these two, Australian publishers pressed Mr. S. Rock to come down under for a visit. Mr. S. Rock is quick to point out, however, he is not writing a travel guide and there will be no practical information in his book. There's a lot of travel books out there that tell you how you do things, but not many about why you should do them, he said. A lot of information, but not much inspiration. Mr. S. Rock said he has criteria for his experiences and won't be relying on a Google search for top 10s. They have to be unique and something you can't do anywhere else in the world, he said. In Canada, one of those was a trip through the Northwest Passage, a shipping route that connects the Atlantic with the Pacific Ocean through the Canadian Arctic. Ms. S. Rock relates riding a Russian expedition ship and watching beluga whales. Later in Churchill, Manitoba, he witnessed a couple of young polar bears duking it out. Mr. S. Rock added that in order to make the list, it must be a memorable experience, which usually involves much more than the scenery. Often the first thing you tell about an experience or place is about the people you meet along the way, the characters, he said. That's probably why he's heading to the Boxing Day test in Melbourne on Boxing Day. The activity also needs to be something everyone can do, and of course, being a writer, it must be a good story. So far, Mr. S. Rock spent most of his time in Victoria, but will be travelling to every state. He already has plans to swim with the crocodiles in Darwin, walk the overland track in Tasmania and swim with the dolphins at Monkey Mere in Western Australia. Making his trip all that more interesting are his travel companions, wife Anna and children Raquel, 4, and Galileo, who is 18 months old. Mr. S. Rock said was a dramatic turn of events that led him down the road as a travel writer. 12 years ago he was hit by a car on his way to work and ended up with a $20,000 insurance payment, just enough to make think there might be other things he'd like to do. Mr. S. Rock started a travel blog and now he's here in Australia ready to show us the best things to do. About half his itinerary is set, but he's still looking for ideas.